Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna start to do a magic show. First, sorry, I bumped my head, so this is the reason because we're starting late. I'm really sorry. My name is Adrian and
I'm Boy, and thank you very much for coming here. And today we're going to combine science and magic, because to the untrained eye, science can often look like magic, and on the other hand, magic quite often uses science. So we thought it's time that the two team up together. So we prepared a show for you today where we will teach you a bit about biology and what happens in the human body using both science and magic.
good. So,
And before you start, to do so, I need you to be a scientist.
okay,
I've got a lab coat for you.
all right, nice.
So remember always to wear your lab coat if you do experiments for safety reasons.
Cool. So if you are actually, I'm a scientist now, you also need to be a magician. So cool. So first we need to. So do you know Harry Potter? Yes. So what Harry Potter need to do magic? A wand. Cool. So we need to actually a wand. So do you want to help me? Are you afraid of fire? Are you afraid of fire? No? You want to help me? Come. Okay. So, come here. So, do you know what is this?
Fire.
Yes. Do you know you could do that? Okay. So now we're gonna produce like that. Try. Okay. So now we are gonna produce a magic wand, but it's a science one, okay? So let's do this. Oh, 1, 2. It's a magic wand. It's a science magic wand. So we can do like do science. Cool. So let's take it down. And we will do like science. Okay. So sit down and good. So okay, let's do the cells first. So now, do you know what is a cell? Sounds familiar? What is a cell? Is what? It's mojo. I don't know what is this.
Explosion. What is it? Explosion. An explosion?
Explosion? No, a cell is actually what we are made of. We are made of like million of cells. For example, of the skin is actually made of million of cells all together. And a cell is actually this. It's a thing that have like the brain here and how like we create energy and everything like that. So sometimes, for example, when you cut yourself, actually you need to like heal. You see it? So everything just gets back to normal. So the cells actually multiply. So we're gonna show you how to like cells actually multiply. So this is like could be a cell. So you know, like you can do that. And this is what is this? It's a SpongeBob. Okay. So you want to help me? Okay. So come here. Woo! Okay. So we have like one SpongeBob. Can you see? Can you show me? Quick. So you do this. SpongeBob. Quick. Okay. So when we have one, actually we can see here that they start like woo! No? Okay. So we have one, and actually, you know, like we have it, and we can actually split it in two. So they like come together and become actually two. As we can see there, they're actually separating, and now they're actually two different ones. Nice. Yeah. Okay. So, you like it? Have you tried that before? What is this? It's a sponge. So can you like grab it? Like this? Like that. And now sometimes one actually become two, isn't it? So one become two. But sometimes open your hand.
What the freak? How much like that?
Become three!
How much?
Oh,
What?
oh my god!
How's that?
Okay, so this is called the multiplication of the cells. It's punctual and it's also a cell. So, and this is actually what happens, that there's like different cells in the body that they can like multiply a lot. So, that's it. You like it? Good. Thank you.
Right, so you now know what a cell is, the building block of the human body. But before we go further with the cell, to understand what actually is happening in the cell, we need to know a bit more about chemistry. Who here has heard of chemistry? Good. So I'm going to demonstrate to you what chemistry is, and for that I've got 7 magic beakers here. And all I'm going to do is fill the first one with just ordinary water. And to demonstrate it's ordinary water, I needed that. So,
Science.
so I just poured normal water in the first beaker. Adrian, you're the magician here. How about you pour the first beaker into the second one and show us some of your magic?
So,
Is that really the best you can do?
I put the transparent in. The transparent is good.
Step aside. Safety first, once again. So I'm putting on some gloves. So let's see what happens if I do this.
Magic, right?
That's how it's done. Oh, we can do this multiple times. Let's see what happens.
Now what is gonna happen? All right, let's do this.
What do you think will happen if I pour this one into the next one?
Which color is gonna be? Which color is gonna be? Blue. Go for it.
Not blue. So let's just repeat this one more time, shall we? So back to purple. So you've been paying attention. What color comes next? Indeed, clear. So the next one obviously is going to be
Rainbow.
It's red. Red, orange, red, orange. So I knew this might look like magic, but this is actually science happening. This is just all different chemical reactions, different sorts of chemistry happening. And chemistry happening, to understand that, you have to know what a molecule is. A molecule is a very, very, very tiny thing. You can't see that with your eyes. But it's the building block of everything in the universe. From the walls in the shopping center to the sky above us, everything is made up of these very small building blocks, including we ourselves. Our bodies are made up of these really tiny things and are reacting with each other all the time. So to understand chemistry is to understand biology, to understand life itself. So you see, science is much better than magic.
Okay, so now we're gonna explain for the cell stuff, isn't it? hydrostatic. So first, before, do you like the chemistry? Do you think it's boring, or do you like now science? Yeah, you like it. Okay, nice. Now we're gonna like prove your trust in science. So, do you think I need water? Water. Let's drink it. So, let's explain this. Have you seen this thing that some people do in pubs that they just put water in, and they just do like, whoop, and they can do that? So we're gonna like try this. Can you?
See when?
Yeah, like that. Cool. So have you seen that? So now, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna put this, and you're gonna explain the science because you're the scientist.
Well, okay, I'm going to spare you the details here because that's very complicated, but this is something that's called, with a very difficult word, hydrostatics. And hydrostatics, in this case, just means that the water in here is enough to keep the paper attached to the glass if you turn it upside down.
Science, isn't it? Okay. 1,